This is how we load up a door. This is a 9x7 door sections right here. And as you can see, this is the bottom seal, which means this bundle contains a bottom to a door. So we load them up like this, so when we take them out of the truck, the bottom section stacks on top of the bundle.
And that's important because you want to stack the bottom first when you build the door.
Right, because you start with the bottom panel first. So when you're unloading them, you unload the top section first, and then you load up on top of that, you put the bottom section, because that's how you start stacking a door when you're ready to install it.
And each box has two sections,
Either
two intermediates or an intermediate and
Yeah.
a bottom section.
Right.
Okay.
These are the motor rails. We slide them in there as perfectly as we can so they don't come out when we're going down the road. All of this hardware, these are springs, struts, tracks. They have to be in there. Whenever you put them in there, you got to make sure that they're not going to slide out and possibly hit someone's car while you're going down there. You can see on top, right on top of there is the motors and the hardware boxes. We put them towards the front of the truck, so there's less possibility of them sliding all the way out and again hitting someone's car. They're pretty heavy, so as long as you put them towards the front, by the time you put your ladders on top of here, you put your ladders on top of everything, you know, they're not gonna slide out. You should have everything riding along just fine.
And then what is the white stuff on top of the box?
This is the seal that we put, is a perimeter seal that we put around the doors on the outside that keeps air from coming in on the gaps between the door and the framing. We sort of just slide it in there. A lot of times we put it on our tubes up here, but as you can see, this particular installer just slid them on top of his panels with his bands that the panels are held on by. He's basically, you know, put them in between those, which is holding them down, keeping them from coming out. They're pretty solid on there, so they're not gonna slide out.
And then sometimes we put the sections on top of the rack. So when would we do that?
Whenever the door is bigger, this obviously is 9 foot wide, but some of the doors come in 12, 14, 16, 18, and sometimes even 20 foot wide. That's whenever we use our rack up here. We just load them on top of here. We have some hooks here with some straps that we would normally throw over the section, and this would come over the section, and then it clamps onto that right there, and then just tighten it to where it holds your sections tight against the rails up there.
And we'll try to get a video of that another time. Okay, is there anything else we need to cover? I think that's it.
I think that's pretty much it.
All right, that's how to load a truck.